Welcome back to Sunrise. It is our concluding moment. We call out Ologbodiyan, the National Publicity Secretary of the PDP. So, Kola, tell us, is it part of your laws and the regulations that a candidate, for instance, can pick up 2 forms? If he vies for one, he doesn't get it, he goes back to his previous office and seeks re-election in that particular office?
There is a lot of rumor in the air. And like I said, there are several narratives prepared by the ruling government to delegitimize our party. I am not aware that any individual, and the party is unaware that any individual picked forms for 2 different positions. I don't believe the story, and I have done the checks within the party, and I cannot find any situation like that. But let me assure you, Chamberlain, and also assure Nigerians, that rising from all this rumor, rising from these efforts to delegitimize the People's Democratic Party, that what the People's Democratic Party is seeing ahead is a sure victory to rescue our people, to rescue Nigerians from this abysmally low purchasing power, from these bloodlettings and deaths across our nation. And that is the fact. That is the situation. That is the real-time situation of our country that will give support to the People's Democratic Party and will defeat the All Progressives Congress and defeat President Muhammadu Buhari.
Yeah, but Kola, why are you always quick to ascribe it to the ruling party, the rumors that you talk about? How did you come to that conclusion?
Because they set out all forms of narratives to discredit our party. Because even what is not happening in our party, you read online, you read everywhere, that's what is happening. Because we find all kinds of rumors on the political space against us. But we are focused on that Prince Uche Secondus. We are determined, and we have just done that. We have rebranded. We have repositioned. We have cleaned up the People's Democratic Party, and we have placed it in the hands of Nigerians to use it as a platform that will rescue our people. And that is why in every state you go to, the number of people that are running on the platform of our party is very commendable. And that gives us, as a party, an assurance that Nigerians have returned to the People's Democratic Party. They are rallying with the People's Democratic Party. And forget all the shenanigans of sharing 10-10.
Well, hopefully we'll get Mr. Ologbodiyan back to, because he didn't answer that question about the debate, whether the aspirants will debate themselves. Okay. Mr. Ologbodiyan, it's good to have you back. Real quick here, first of all, Chimlin asked you a question if the presidential aspirants are going to be able to debate themselves. Let Nigerians hear them and what they have to offer before they go out to compete against the other parties. Are they going to debate themselves? That's one. Then number 2, the question about your constitution. Is it in your constitution that an aspirant can pick up 2 forms? He didn't ask you whether it was rumors or whether it was out in the public space. He asked if it's part of your constitution. It's a yes or no question and answer.
Well, it is not in our constitution that an aspirant can pick forms for 2 different positions. And I'm also emphasizing the fact that that rumor indeed is the handiwork of the ruling government. And I will not detach from that. On the issue of debate, the party is weighing its options, whether to allow for a debate among our aspirants, because we have done it in the past and it's negatively impacted on us. So the party is weighing its options, whether that will still be allowed or not. But isn't it incredible that you are not asking me questions about why President Muhammadu Buhari is already running away from a candidate that he does not even know yet, by claim by the APC, saying that it is the vice president that will represent the president in the presidential debate? Why are you not asking that question? Isn't that the issue that
PDP, not APC?
Mr. Ologbodiyan, you're a spokesperson of the PDP. We're talking about the PDP. But since you brought that up, is it confirmed? Where did you get that information from?
Which information? On the position of the party?
You just mentioned that your opponents, the APC, has appointed the vice president for any debate that the president might be willing to have. We didn't get that information. So is it confirmed?
Is it new to you? It's everywhere.
It's not a rumor planted by you this time? Is it?
No, it's not. We don't plant rumors. The People's Democratic Party don't plant rumors at all. We approach issues and we find answers to issues.
Mr. Ologbodiyan, the conversation out there, a lot of people are watching you and they're really talking about what the PDP is going to do that is different from what it's done for 16 years. And now they're feeling like they have a breath of fresh air. And why would they even want to be looking at going back? But that's one side. The other side is also one of your presidential aspirants is kicking against any form of consensus after forms had been sold to all of them. So why sell a form and then later on get on to talk about consensus? That's the former governor of Plateau State, John Ologbodiyan.
But I had earlier spoken about the position of the People's Democratic Party. And I've said this repeatedly on this program this morning, that the People's Democratic Party is not involved directly in consensus candidates. What is known in our party is a presidential primary. That's in our constitution and it's also in our guideline. And I have the two with me here. That's the position of the party. So any other measure being undertaken, perhaps it is the desire of the presidential aspirants to achieve that. Or perhaps the BOT think that, oh, maybe there could be a need to talk among the aspirants. But that is not the position of the People's Democratic Party.
All right, then, Kola Ologbodiyan, National Publicity Secretary of the PDP. Thank you for talking to us this morning. So we'll go to break and we'll return. I turn attention to another matter in just a moment. Stay with us.